How's it going, everyone? We are back again with another CGI episode review. It was pretty close between 3 episodes, but winning by a massive landslide, the episode next is Pouty James. After showing off all day, Sir Topham takes away James's coaches until he learns to change his attitude. When James promises to be on his best behavior, he gets assigned jobs that he doesn't like and purposely goes about sulking, which then in turn makes everyone complain even more. So his friends try to help him change his mood and soon learns that even though he may not always get the jobs he likes, it's better to go about your work in a positive way. So let's talk about our story first. Apparently, I've heard some people say that this is one of James's best episodes. I personally do not agree with that. While I will say that this kind of situation is definitely suited for someone like James, it's also a plotline that has been done to death by this point. In almost every other episode, one character is always pouting about whatever, and in some cases, it's for the stupidest of reasons. It's not a bad plotline, because in all fairness, it does still bring up a good point. That it doesn't do you any good to go about your business sulking all the time. When you're in a bad mood, that can easily affect your work and those around you. You're better off just trying to stay as positive as you can while doing certain daily routines. We know that James is all about pulling passengers and thinks he's too good for goods trains, hence the pouting. You know, we all have to do certain jobs we're not exactly keen on, but you know what? That's called life. None of us want to be stuck with jobs that we hate, but the faster you get them done, then you got nothing to bitch about. Seriously, start taking some notes, James. Now, character-wise, I can't really say that this is too out of character per se for someone like James, because we all know he is one moody son of a bitch. Now, while some people may say that this isn't really out of character for him, I think this episode kinda took it a tad too much to the extreme. What I mean by that is, James has pretty much turned all the way up to a straight 100 in terms of his attitude, and for some episodes, this does become a little insufferable, with the constant showing off and then acting like an ass when he doesn't get his way. What did he seriously expect was going to happen when SDH gets the most complaints because of him? Of course there has to be some sort of punishment thrown in there somewhere. And again, I know we've seen episodes like this with him in the past, but not all of them ended up with him shrugging off Topham like,
"Oh, you don't expect me to let you pull passengers with a face like that, do you?
Huh.
Don't you want a job today, James?"
What does it matter what I want?
dude, are you seriously looking to get your ass handed to you? Because you're really pushing it, James. I can at least say that I liked how Thomas and the rest of the gang helped James to look on the brighter side of things, even if he's doing a job he doesn't normally like. Especially if this kind of life lesson is done in a cringy but goofy kind of way, I suppose. You know, it's at this point into the show with these kinds of life lessons, you'd think James would have learned to grasp this a long time ago. But of course, every freaking season, his character arc changes, and honestly, it's very annoying when they do that. I mean, yes, you can have James being the snooty character he's always been, but my god, can we take it down a notch so that I don't have this thought of punching him in the face? Consistency is not that difficult, folks. So putting all of that into perspective, this, I would say, is a decent enough James episode at best. It's certainly not the worst one I've seen, but definitely compared to this, there are far better James-centered stories. And with that, I think I'm going to rank this episode a 7 out of 10. I've been Yami Tay, and I hope you all enjoyed this review. Thank you all for watching, and feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more of these and other Thomas-related content. Until then, I will see you all in the next video.